gene that makes them RTCW skilled. That makes them FPS skilled. So there's nothing we can do about that. We now are just going to have to sit back and enjoy. Scelesto versus KiH, live from inside the game. And we are about to kickstart this one off on Wolf TV. Here is your sync up. We are live in 3, 2, 1. And we are fight. Pause now on Shoutcast and unpause when you get to the Wolf TV, because Scelesto are on the assault on the Axis side. It's Richie, Dusty, Creamy, yilider, crmbs, chak against smutzig, FeTTe, Wolf, Jin, zerom, and arne. And now we are about to see what the KiH boys have in store. It's going to be a sniper war as well. It's going to be Creamy, formerly of Lemmings and 4 Kings, quick comp participant with the sniper for Scelesto to start this one off. Who will be lining up for KiH with the sniper? I would imagine it be zerom. It is, and arne as well, and he's dropped Richie already, and KiH have landed the first frag, and the self-kills coming from the KiH side as well, and Creamy with a sniper rifle puts it through the glass and drops arne, and now zerom will try to exchange shots with Creamy, but they're both missing as they both go for this one, and Creamy will drop both snipers of the KiH side, and suddenly these 4 little SMG soldiers are very, very vulnerable to Creamy as he is about to lay down the sniper pain. He rocks up one. That's a hat-trick of sniper frags for him. There's crmbs and Richie come up with frags apiece as well. Scelesto are mauling the frag board right now. Smutzig goes down to Creamy sniper rifle as well. He's just destroying them left, right, and center. Scelesto struggling to get past this defense. It's KiH that are struggling to deal with the Scelesto assault. yilider looks sort of like he's lagged out and is now back in the flow. And Dusty is all the way up to the communications tower. In fact, he's gone all the way through the garage. He's bypassed the KiH defense. It's FeTTe versus Dusty, and Creamy sniper rifle comes in but yet again. Dusty is dropped by smutzig Thompson, but it's all hands to the pump here as KiH are just rolling through this team. Chak is Taz, by the way. Another ex-psychotic member, as we have smutzig now up at the gun. He's communications there. He's going to hold off. He's got someone in the garage down beneath him, but I think it could be just smutzig in a defensive position for KiH right now. He's on the chase. He's got 2 players there to go. 1 on 2. Wouldn't favor his chances here as he leads the assault into crmbs and chak in the garage, and he will be needing to pull back soon. Jin dropped by crmbs' MP40 as well earlier on. FeTTe is just above the ladder that leads towards that north towards the top. And Dusty, got frag, dropping 1. Is he going to get the second as well? He's going to move on in. No, with a self-kill. And there is Creamy, for once, actually missing a sniper shot, but he has been lethal. He has racked up frag after frag, and he will now safely gun with yilider in towards that garage. And yilider will get dropped, and eventually will get gibbed by the allied players that now fall down to that garage. And they've changed tactics for 2 reasons. One, of course, we're at that stage in assault where simply sitting above the simply above the ladder doesn't actually do anything for you. And 2, because Creamy sniper rifle has meant that going outside is a very dangerous task. Now, Scelesto, they move from spawn. No sign of a panzer yet for the KiH side. Is that one that we see just popping his head up above the top? No, it's arne that's a sniper, and arne is just going to lock down yilider with that sniper. That's the engineer that he's struck down as well. He's been revived though. Richie is making the move forward. Is Richie a Panzerfaust? I would hazard a guess that he is. Old Pepper of Last Chance is now about to unleash as Wuff runs away, and as the grenades rain in from Pepper, he is about to move through. He tosses one right behind, and he didn't even see it coming. That's stunning stuff. Richie's grenade blows arne away, and zerom with his own Panzerfaust just sends Richie into the next generation as he takes him down. And I don't even see where zerom was at that point. However, he is down and gone. And KiH, Wuff 1, Wuff 2. Oh, that's a hat-trick for Wuff with the second grenade explosion. And there is FeTTe with the ACP finishing off Scelesto, and their early work has been slowly eaten away. Chak, aka Taz, has made his way up towards the communications tower. Dusty will go for the ride. There are Swedes swarming around the Brits right now, and here we have Chak with the MP40 versus just a pistol of FeTTe, and it'll be Wuff with a double MP40 that racks up both of them. But that has forced the Swedes out into the dangerous area that is Creamy territory. He's racked up 2 quick frags there, and now as FeTTe tries to make his way out of there, he's having to use Wuff's body as a shield, and Creamy will rack up another one on Wuff there. And they just can't get out of there. It's yilider now making his way up towards the gun, who drops FeTTe. FeTTe running away. He's taking a sniper shot at the back though, yilider. He's taken like a bullet in the buttock, and has finally been dropped by smutzig Thompson, who is holding on here for dear life. as KiH have again been pushed further and further back. We'll give you another Wolf TV sync up. It is 5 minutes and 30 on the clock right now, as smutzig will now drop down back in towards the garage. He's picked up 2 quick revives as well, and KiH are now back in position. Chak and crmbs will make their way up from the basement, from the warehouse, and up they go. They lead their assault in towards the garage. Wasp simply wasn't ready for it. The grenade will come in as well. smutzig will get blown away, and that defense is all but gone. FeTTe comes back in. He's going to hold on to this garage on his own. crmbs is going to give his teammates, and zerom with a triple Panzerfaust. Dusty, yilider, and Richie all blown away, and FeTTe will finish off crmbs. And now KiH turn the tables on their English opponents as Arne whipped up the sniper frag on yilider, and that has seen the pressure to be switched from one team to another oh so quickly, and that has bought the Swedes time. The revives have gone in. Chak and yilider will now come up through from the warehouse up towards the garage. They'll waste no time in moving because the Swedes aren't even looking at them. There are 4 of them there, and yilider may be able to make his way straight up towards the gun. He's not been able to because the Swedes have spotted him, and there are now 4 Swedes in that garage waiting on yilider's very next move. However, I wonder if they even know he's there, because they haven't spotted him. He's made his way. Oh, one final bullet, pixel perfect from FeTTe, has dropped yilider right on those stairs. And Panzerfaust coming in from Richie has dropped FeTTe in that garage. Arne's ACP is coming on Richie, and really it's a battle of the soldier between those two, as crmbs is now going to rotate out from spawn and move over towards a position where he can snipe Axis spawn. Sorry, Allied spawn. As, of course, the Axis is tech on this map, which is how queer. However, scelesto now make their assault across the top, and what was a scelesto orgy on the assault has now been pushed further and further back, and KiH have just put minutes on this clock, so whatever time scelesto take right now, either way, is going to be good for KiH. They're going to be happy with it. Grenade toss 4 from zerom. Checked on the other side of that door. Panzerfaust strike from zerom. It's crmbs that's gone down, and zerom, after landing that triple man Panzer, is now just going to self-kill and wait out. So scelesto now need to find themselves a hole in their opponent's defense. Where does that lie? Because the Swedes have fought back. There was a gaping big hole that scelesto were unlucky not to fill with a dynamite early on. Richie with the Panzerfaust blows zerom away, and as long as zerom is keeping Richie occupied, he's meaning that his teammates will get spawn camped out. But Dusty's gone straight up the ladder, and with no sniper to stop him, he has drawn the attention of FeTTe, who's come straight up towards the top of the ladder. He's pushed himself down, lining up Dusty. Dusty will go down, and now it's a question of where next. Chak and crmbs have set themselves up above Axis spawn. smutzig's coming on Richie. scelesto trying to find themselves opponents to drop. However, Gib has gone in on the Panzerfaust up at spawn. Allies with the support fire. I don't think crmbs spotted it, and it will miss him. Arne's grenade sends Chak down, and now it's going to be Arne versus Chak, and we'll just hold off. Grenade spamming that door. However, scelesto, in their bid to dynamite plant on the communications tower, didn't even see that, and they're all over this one. yilider's had to plant it on the inside, though. That means there isn't much sniper cover on the dynamite itself. Jin and smutzig, Thompson apiece, landing frags on the scelesto team. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. scelesto, Richie with the Panzerfaust. 4 self-kills coming out. Richie's just fired just before spawn, and that will give the Axis team... Oh, Richie's grenade has sent Jin away, and as FeTTe, the engineer, tries to make his way up, he'll lose his head to the Luger frag of Dusty. The dynamite will blow. KiH will set this time. scelesto will set this time, and it looks like it'll be about 8 minutes and 10 seconds or so. 8 minutes and 8 is the time set by KiH. By scelesto, bloody hell. And, well, it is not a lightning fast time, but it's not too bad. scelesto will have at one point be thinking they could have set a much, much faster time. However, by the time that KiH got themselves locked and loaded in position, it became a dogged sort of standard assault defense to beat that they were unable to do anything about. And, well, to get the time down, to get the map started, to get the game started, is one thing that scelesto have done well. Now, we saw sort of an exchange of the soldiers. We had sniper to sniper, Arne versus crmbs, and crmbs most certainly won that. zerom will quite happily claim the Panzerfaust battle after racking himself up a 3-man frag. Quite other than that frag, it has to be said. As was Papa, really, both keeping each other occupied more than anything else. However, that then meant, when you're running with 2 soldiers on each team, it left the SMG battle to be, well, a little bit smaller, and that again meant that the garage defense was quite easy to set himself up. So we'll see. You're inside the game with TosspoT. We have Scelesto versus KiH, just 3 players away from readying up. And, well, we'll see what the KiH guys have in store for Scelesto here on their assault as we wait on this game getting back underway. As well, there is Wolf TV up for this game if you're just joining us. Wolf Room Service asks if there's Wolf TV, and I'm looking at it right now. Just the round timer doesn't show. I don't follow. Anyway, 1 player left to ready up. Richie will ready up. His ping has rocketed up into the 50s, so we will pay a quick bill here in ITG, and then we shall return.
Yo, this is Fatality, and I'm inside the game.
Here we go, we are right on cue, live and ready to rock and roll. KiH versus Scelesto. We're live in 3, 2, 1, and we are fight with Scelesto about to rock and roll on their allied side. They are going to push. They're going to be much more offensive, sort of old school rush down towards the gate as they wait on what the KiH assault will do. They make their way forward. The fire for effect is going to lock some of those KiH players in. If Creamy's artillery will rain in on FeTTe, and the 2 or 3 players that are stuck up on the top of that tower are now going to have to do something about it. Is this going to be a push from KiH? It does look like it could be something along those lines. They've got 2 to 3 players making their way in. They have got some making their way forward. They haven't been able to actually rush over the top there, though, as they self-killed, and they just sort of kept everyone at bay. But nothing quite doing there. And we'll see as Scelesto have pushed all the way forward up towards the gate, and have just got this locked down on the gate area itself. So Arne with the sniper will again do battle. There's 4 players trying to make their way up, and the shots are just being rained in. And KiH going for something of an unorthodox attack here. They've not even planted on the gate. They're going to do that right now. In fact, Dusty and yilider will rack up tons of frags apiece. The gate is remaining firmly shut, and KiH will make their way forward. Dusty will self-kill, as will crmbs, and they'll just rain in the fire. And Richie's actually messed himself quite the Panzerfaust shot, which he probably had no idea that was coming. He had to give his position away, though, and the support fire's now been launched right under his feet, and he will run away. And now they wait on the allied assault, the Axis assault to come towards them. So KiH self-kill in numbers, and now they will push forward out of that gate. Will we be seeing the Panzerfaust come through? Yes, from Richie! Wolf and FeTTe both down, full spawn, and Jin will have to answer the call with an MP40 frag of his own. Creamy down. crmbs though will come back at him. Zerom with the Panzerfaust answers up onto 1. Arne sniper 1, 2. Richie, Dusty both down. Now Scelesto pushing all the way forward. They're going to go for the spawn cap. I think they may do. They're going to push all the way in and cap that flag. And once you've got that flag, and if you're in an aggressive enough mood, you can really destroy any Axis team. They spawn up now. If Richie's got the Panzerfaust shot, that is such a small door to rain in a Panzerfaust shot towards. Creamy with an MP40, 1, 2, FeTTe and zerom both down. I don't know whether they are going to be aggressive enough. Panzerfaust strikes from Richie, 2 down. Arne and Wolf is down, and now with a total of 3 Axis down, 4 Axis down as crmbs' support fire rains in. KiH are being embarrassed by the Scelesto team. They are being embarrassed as they are being pushed further and further back from the flag. Jin and smutzig make their way in towards the gate area. There is chak that will stop them in their tracks with a Thompson frag. Jin goes down, and it's just smutzig left up for KiH. And well, they're going to have to play this one very, very cleverly if they want to get out of this map with anything. Because right now, not only is the map at stake, pride is at stake, as KiH are getting mauled. They support fire over towards the gate area where Creamy will have to react and pull himself away. We've got FeTTe now making his way in towards that flag area. He will hop, skip, jump down, try to close that gate cleverly, and will close the gate and capture the flag. And, well, that is half of the job done. But in they go once again. Creamy will cheekily move in, cap that flag, self-kill, and, well, now now the Axis side have it all to do yet again. They will reclaim that flag. Just fire for effect has gone in, though, again from Scelesto, and they're still aggressive. They're still charging down this runway as they come back in, and, well, just lead the assault back in towards Scelesto, back in towards KiH, who are going to have to answer this with something. You can't be defensive the whole match. You have to... Oh, Richie with a double Panzerfaust, smutzig and FeTTe both down. I can't think of what KiH can do right now. Arne with a sniper rifle drops chak. Dusty's just gone in on the give. Jin MP40 coming in on Richie. And if you are being, out-aimed and out-charged, then there's just nothing you can do against this all-out assault. If you're not expecting it, if you're not prepared for it, if you don't know what's going to happen, there's not a whole load you can do to take on 6 players who are really on top of their game, charging at you. The Allies reclaimed the gate area. They racked up 2 quick frags there as well. It was yilider that capped that flag. And Scelesto, well, I'm running out of words to describe this team right now, and I almost ran out last time as well. Scelesto really do have an impressive game on right now. The Axis will cap that gate area once again. 3 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. And Scelesto rate KIH. I don't think there's anyone playing RTCW that can stop Scelesto right now. And, well, we'll see. There are 5 of them that respawn. I know that Rich is waiting for them. And 3 of them make their way out from the gate. 4th one will join them right now. Support fires launch forward. There is... Oh, it's not Rich that'll move around. Dusty and Cream to rack up a frag, a piece, MP40 and Thompson, Waff and Yarn. And Arne will go down. And KIH now are trying to make their way over the Richie double Panda Faust, Jens Munzig, both blown away. I don't know a whole lot of Swedish, but I know that I don't want to hear what's going on in the KIH event right now. Crmbs, Dusty, Thompson, frag a piece, as Arne and FeTTe will go down. Dusty will just hold back and get some ammo from Crmbs, and now they'll hold off at the half track. They're just absolutely dominating right now. It's 4 or 5 self-kills coming in from the KIH side. They will now be assaulted down as Scelesto lead the fire down towards that main runway. It will be a revive trying to go in. It's not going to happen. Panzerfaust coming in from Richie. And it's just, I've sat myself down in spectator mode in the middle of the runway, and there's so much Thompson fire coming towards this area from Scelesto that they really, really do have this one locked right down, and I don't know what KIH are going to be able to do about it. 2 minutes and 30 to go. They only need a dynamite down, so 2 minutes left until we go into garbage time, but I can't see how they're actually going to get anywhere near the communications tower. For once, Richie has missed his Panzerfaust. It struck the middle of the tarmac, and this tarmac is made of firm stuff, and now Wolf has been able to drop down below and will get the dynamite in on the warehouse entrance, so that'll give them another gateway in, as Dusty will hit the deck. FeTTe self-kills. The Crmbs and Creamy have set themselves up sort of Lemming style at the boxes. Dynamite down on the warehouse entrance now. Nothing coming out of the garage area yet. However, I don't think the KH guys want that door to open. Zerom will just drop a few... Panzerfaust coming in from Richie. Zerom thought he could hide behind the plane. You can't hide from Richie, ladies and gentlemen. And here goes Anya into Sport. Double MP40. Creamy and Crmbs down. He picks up Smutzig. And now KH. Now KH may have somewhere to move. The Axis team respawn. The Allied team respawn. Where is the Panzerfaust? Where is Zerom? Arne will pull himself away. He's got players coming up behind him. The Axis team have breached that warehouse door. Smutzig 1. Smutzig 2. yilider and Richie both down. Now KH in the ascendancy. 1 minute and 25 seconds. 53 seconds basically to get that dynamite down. And Swap moves through. Chak is up at the communications tower on his lonesome. Arne has been dropped and now gibbed by Chak, aka Taz. And Zerom will make the move across towards the middle. Revive goes in on FeTTe. The question is, where is Wolf? Can I see him anywhere? He was the engineer. He still is the engineer. He's got a grenade up his backside though from the Allied players. It's got Chak to blame for that. He's got one player in the garage to back him up. FeTTe and Zerom racking up the frags, and he pulled down the console, and it's all KIH right now. KIH now leads the assault up towards the assault, communication tower. They have 25 seconds. They have one engineer with 69 HP. They have a medic in hand. Richie hasn't fired that Panzerfaust in a while, and I would not be surprised if he's saving it for something special. Wolf moving in on the communications tower. He has 15 HP. He's been shot down in the back of him, tucked up on the middle of the stairs. Medic's coming in for him before the gib can go in. 36 seconds. Wolf has to move. Wolf isn't going to get there though, and the engineer will not get that dynamite down. And with just 1 second left, what a crucial frag that was from Dusty, plucking Wolf out in mid-air on the ladder. He had 15 HP, and Dusty was more than happy to take it all away from him. But what a tense finish that was, or what a map that looked oh so one-sided throughout the whole of it. Here inside the game, we shall return.
4 out of 5 dentists agree that listening to RadioITG has absolutely no positive effect on your teeth.
Apparently the odds are 1 in 5 that your teeth are actually getting whiter.
This is the new RadioITG.
Well, that offered them the other attack route. However, that's nothing new, getting a dynamite down there, and I don't know why it opened up so many avenues for them, but it just did. It worked against the Scelesto defense, and hopefully the KH side will have learned from that and will be a little bit more faster. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, we are fight with Scelesto versus KH once again, And now, what are Scelesto going to do this time? They are going to follow suit. Now, they're going to be a little bit more defensive on this all-out assault this time. They've got just 2 players leading the assault down the runway here on assault. I better stop mixing my words there. And KiH, though, do look like they're going to try something exactly the same as they hop, skip, and jump over the wall. The fire is being rained down in by Dusty. Self-kill's coming in from crmbs as well. Support fire is going to be put in right on that flag. And zerom is going to blow himself away with the Panzerfaust. So much tracer fire coming in towards him, he just takes himself down. yilider and crmbs will land frags apiece. And KiH are going to fall back, but Scelesto have changed things up big time on this one. Greeny MP40 dropping FeTTe. But however, the Scelesto side have changed things up big time. They've completely altered their first stage assault defense. And, well, almost CS style. And oh, Richie with a 3-man Panzerfaust. Jin, FeTTe, and smutzig all just taken down. The gate hatch has been planted, but that's of little comfort to the Swedes, who have just yet again been embarrassed. And zerom struck a 3-man earlier, and now Richie, aka Papa, has done exactly the same. One of them will make it in towards the flag area as well. As Creamer has just beaten that gate closing, he'll cap the flag. He's low on HP. He'll get chased down finally by zerom, who will reclaim that flag. There'll be other allied players about to lead the assault back in towards that gate area. The Panzerfaust is not in position on Richie, and well, we'll see. yilider with Thompson frag does drop well. The gate hatch has now been blown, and now we will see Arne with putting an FFE down as he leads the charge forward. FeTTe is there as well. Richie, Panzerfaust into the face of Arne. Dusty with a Thompson frag drops 1. Jin with the MP40 coming back in on Richie. Now we have 8 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. You're inside the game with TosspoT as we rock and roll to RTCW. Panzerfaust goes nowhere from zerom that time, and now Scelesto will make their way in towards the garage if they can. They hop, they skip and jump delicately, and Scelesto are adjusting their defense. They are wondering why they were so easily taken down once KiH got past the warehouse stage, and KiH are now looking a little bit more aggressive. They are now not getting embarrassed by Scelesto. They've got the dynamite down with 7:45 on the clock. All going according to plan, all going to the law of RTCW averages. Maybe they can get a plant down quickly here and set a 5-6 minute time. However, laws of averages do absolutely nothing for you when you're playing against a Scelesto side that are in oh so beautiful form. As another Panzerfaust is rained in by Richie that drops someone. Anyway, let's follow with that. As zerom will make his way up, just on the top of the warehouse entrance ladder. 3 Swedes about to make their assault towards the garage entrance. We have Jin, we have zerom, and we have Wolf, and they lead the assault in towards the garage, where there are Scelesto players waiting for them. I believe there were 2 of them there a minute ago. Have they gone down? Yes, they have. And the fire coming across from both sides. Pretty standard assault defense here, with 2 at the boxes laying fire down. Oh, what a beautiful team kill grenade from Jin. He couldn't open the door in time, and he just bounced it off it onto his teammate, like a basketball off a hoop. And now Jin will make his way in towards the garage. He'll just eye himself up what the defense is. It's a Panzerfaust, Panzerfaust to lieutenant, and a medic in that garage. Richie was there, and Richie is just going to drop down with the Luger whenever he doesn't have the charge. But going up to the communications tower of the Swedes, it's Wolf that'll lead the assault in. Chak is there. So Wolf is going to toss that dynamite down. He's coming from all angles. Only a grenade can stop him. Zerom's going to get in the way of those grenades. No, yilider 1-2. The 4 King Superstar drops Wolf and zerom with his Thompson of Doom, and he's just taken apart the Scelesto, the KiH assault. And the dynamite was yellow, and it was so close to be planted. And, well, where yilider was that could line that up, I did not see. yilider has now, after performing those heroics, been knifed in the back by Jin. That's Buff Tings, as Chak wanted it to be called. Scelesto will now follow Dusty as he's made his way up the ladder, but KiH are in the ascendancy once again. FeTTe is up at the communications tower, support fire launch long. He's now whipped out that Luger on to Chak as they will exchange Luger wars here at the communications tower. Richie with the Panzerfaust drops smutzig. Wolf is the engineer, he's the danger man. FeTTe Luger dropping Chak, crmbs goes down as well. Now KiH have themselves the opportunity to do a lot of damage very, very quickly. Dynamite needs to be going in soon. Where is Wolf? I cannot find him. He's making his way over the middle of the map right now, and we'll go down in towards the warehouse. I'm surprised they're only operating with 1 engineer, to be honest. The holes are gaping wide in the Scelesto defense, and if they were able to operate with another engineer, I think they'd have more luck. However, who do you sacrifice for that? Maybe the soldier, if they're still operating with 1, because, well, zerom is a sniper now, not a Panzerfaust, and Dusty and crmbs will land a frag apiece. Jin and Wolf both go down, and that was where? That must have been in the garage. But no, because KiH, the Scelesto can't even get in that garage because Dusty is on form. Arne is long form, locking down that garage door against this Scelesto team who are desperately trying to get back into position. Arne finally taken apart by that sniper rifle, but Waff has made it into the garage. The engineer is in position. It's Waff again. Oh, he's got to play this carefully. Don't get gibbed. He pushes forward. Arne will cover the body so he doesn't get gibbed. Engineer's been picked up. 3 players, a medic, a lieutenant, and an engineer are now making their way up towards the communications tower, as is yilider. Yilider is about to move. The Panzerfaust of Richie has been taken down by the sniper rifle of Zerom, and here will go Waff on towards the communications tower. No! So much tracer fire going in. He's been blown away from the tower and dropped down and gibbed by yilider. The frag will go to Creamy sniper rifle, who's now made it 1, 2, 3, 4 with the sniper. Arne, Waff, FeTTe, and Jin all falling to the former 4 Kings player sniper there. And wow, he has absolutely humiliated the KiH side with that sniper, who just can't handle him now. He can't touch this sort of MC Hammer style Creamy, and with 4 minutes exactly left on this clock, KiH now know that now is the time to set the time. Now it's now or never, because it's just starting to take too long. Creamy will toss in an artillery support as well, multitasking, as now he has switched to Lieutenant, and now they will move to the garage, and he will lock down every position possible, as KiH are in a whole world of trouble here as they try to make it towards the garage door, but they're being struck down from the fire from the garage, from the fire from the boxes, from the artillery that's down in front of the garage, and this looks like Scelesto will lock this one down. However, we've been so close to having a plant so many times that I'm not going to write KiH off yet with 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Waff now will make his way up towards the spawn ladder, and he's made his way all the way up there, and the Allied side don't know it. These will be Waff to hop, skip, and jump towards the communications tower. Do the Allied side know it? No. They're still defending the garage somewhere. Yes, Chak is going to hold on up. Will he go up to the gun? No. None of them know that Waff is up at that gun, and as he will make the move up towards the communications tower now, KiH may have control. KiH may be able to do something about it. Waff is somewhere. I cannot find him for the life of me, but he has not planted yet. And now we have Jin and Smutzig up at the communications tower. Where the heck is Waff? Waff was dropped by the Panzerfaust of Richie, and Dusty with a grenade blows Zerom away. Arne falling to Dusty's Thompson, and now KiH have lost control of the communications tower yet again. And this is a problem they're having running with just one engineer, that they are not able to get anywhere near this communications tower because there's just one player to go. And if all Richie has to do is frag that one-man Panzer, that engineer, every time, then Scelesto will win this game. It's that simple. You've got 2 minutes and 21 seconds to go. And, well, Scelesto may well have this one locked down, but I've said that before, and yet again I've been proved wrong on many occasions. Creamy laying down that sniper fire, yet again Arne will go down, and really, we are witnessing a masterclass with the sniper from KiH. Zerom will pick up the revive on Arne, and KiH will try to make their way towards the garage, but the fire coming in from those boxes has forced KiH to hold off. There's another fire for effect in on the communications tower from the Axel side, but there's no one there. And there's the Panzerfaust, actually strikes no one, just a revived body. Creamy with that sniper rifle, still laying down the fire, actually not landing on anyone this one, as Arne will come in with 1 and 2 MP40 frags, Dusty and crmbs both down. Now it's Creamy who's having to dodge MP40 fire and let Arne up to the gun. Where is Waff? Waff is in the garage now. He has medics behind him. He's got an access play. He's got one bad guy up behind him as well. And KiH will now have to make it up towards this gun. They've got 1 minute and 27 seconds to go. And we'll see whether they can do anything about this now. Arne, Smutzig, frag a piece. Yiller and Richie both down. Now Waff will move to the gun. He's got a medic somewhere behind him. He's been plucked off that ladder yet again. He needs a revive. Someone's going to have to revive him soon enough. Jin is another medic. He's going to get struck down off the ladder as well if he's not careful. And the fire is raining in on this communications tower, left, right, and center. But Waff is still alive. Waff is still at the communications tower. Waiting. 33 seconds go. Dusty with a grenade blows one away. He's now lost 2 support medics. He is not going to get a revive if he goes down this time. And here they come. They need the sniper cover. It's not coming. And now Waff is on his lonesome. Now Waff is going to have to go down in towards the garage. He's got just 49 seconds, aka 19 seconds to get that plant down. He's being challenged down by Chak, and he's finally gone down. Yilider with a Thompson frag. GG. And KiH have paid the price yet again for running with just one engineer. We'll be right back here on Inside the Game for the second half of Stopwatch Round 2 in just Postman.
You are a young, up-and-coming, computer-savvy individual. You're both wired and jacked in with every conceivable mobility gadget at your fingertips. You are a fully modern creature, driving in the fast lane on the information superhighway. So what is this piece of archaic infrastructure doing in your house? Speakeasy is proud to present OneLink, a nationwide dedicated DSL connection that does not require a telephone landline. Why bother paying up to $40 a month to keep that phone line around just for your DSL? With Speakeasy's OneLink, you don't need to. You get a dedicated line that offers a superior connection and all the features of DSL, crazy fast speeds, a higher quality network, intelligent support without the hassle of that old-fashioned landline. Do yourself a favor and visit www.speakeasy.net to order Speakeasy's OneLink DSL service today. Put that extra $40 a month to good use and treat yourself to a lot of triple-shot halfbacks.
You still with me? KiH are losing to Scelesto. They've just been full-held yet again, despite coming oh so close. Despite coming narrowly, despite having the dynamite down once and getting their engine into the gun so many times, they have been unable to go the whole 9 yards, and Scelesto have stopped them in their tracks. Now KiH are going to have to go one better. We're playing Ice next, of course. So, if KiH were to draw this one and full hold Scelesto, which they almost look capable of doing on their last defense. They did look pretty good on their last defense, it has to be said. The time was something like 8 or 9 minutes. If they are able to do that and full hold for the full 10, then it'll be 1-0 going into Ice. And, you know, it's still a different ball game. On a document map, it really can be anyone's ball game at any moment in time. The two teams are unsung. Scelesto have finally met someone that can actually challenge them. No one else has been able to come near them just yet. And, well, I wonder whether Scelesto will actually be challenged all the way by KiH. We will see in just a moment. You're inside the game with TosspoT, powered by Speakeasy.net. And here we go. Scelesto, a bid to make it 2-0 with 10 minutes to go. 3, 2, 1. We are fighting once again, and KiH know that they have to make this one work. They have to make it stick. Going 1-0 into the second leg, or the second half, or the second map, whatever you want to call it, is not too bad a prospect. Fire for effect tossed in towards that gate area front by the Allied side, and maybe KiH have learned one thing, that you can afford to be a little bit more offensive on this first stage. Put a few extra seconds on the board, because that's what you're playing for here in Stopwatch. And, well, we'll see whether they actually do something along those lines. As the dynamite goes down on the gate hatch, we have Arne about to launch a support fire can right down, puts his dead body on it. I wonder whether that would actually stop it from blowing up. We'll see. Does exactly that. What a waste. However, here we go. 9 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. We have got crmbs making his way through the gate. The gate will open self-kill, and Scelesto will group up and lead their assault full. Creamy with a sniper rifle. Zerom with a Panzerfaust. Answers back. Zerom needs a big game now. Jin Thompson dropping yilider. Axis team have breached the gate. If we're still playing in 9 minutes, then we know that we're going 1-0 into the next match. Creamy with a sniper rifle dropping Jin. Better drop by Creamy, sniper rifle again. And Arne will answer back with one MP45, but Creamy will get a hat-trick of sniper rifle for Axis in quick succession. Make that 4. There's the quadruple for Creamy. And it's just creamy. Nice and... yeah, I've got Cadbury's cream eggs. You know, it's all creamy for right now for Scelesto. He's just an absolute animal with that sniper. Now Scelesto will make their way back through. And we have got 3 or 4. Scelesto made their way down to the garage. Arne's artillery fire is rained in on check. And Scelesto will charge over towards the let's start that one again. Scelesto will go over the main runway and make their way. They have dropped the dynamite down on the entrance to the warehouse. Richie with the grenade, Zerom with the Panzerfaust, did drop Dusty, and when we look around, we have got Scelesto, Chak, and crmbs, and Creamy all now a little bit away from the action. Creamy is going to try to line up something that's moving, but KiH have dropped down towards the garage and are unsniperable just yet. Arne with the MP40 dropping crmbs, and well, now the KiH defense is a little bit more protected, a little bit more covered, and the 3 of them fall back. There's Zerom, double Panzerfaust, Chak and Dusty both go down. Jin will be dropped by Creamy Sniper. However, Scelesto are going to have to regroup following that Panzerfaust shot. We have got Dusty, we have got crmbs, we've got 4 Scelesto players making their way over through the main runway. Going to make their way down down the hatch, joined by Chak, and as he goes on forward, we've got Dusty Panzerfaust in from Zerom. One man, Chak goes down. Panzerfaust will be answered up by Richie that drops some smutzig, as now we have an SMG down a piece, and Scelesto will make their way in towards the garage and lead the assault up from the warehouse entrance. And now the KiH crossfire will be called into play. Revive comes in from Dusty to crmbs, who got dropped down first. Now they'll both lead their charge. They're on the stairs, the two of them. Dusty goes down. crmbs is still up and has landed himself a frag, but Dynamite's in on the communications tower and nobody saw it coming. The Dynamite's gone in from yilider, and is there an engineer anywhere near it? I don't think there is. Creamy sniper rifle is disposed of Arne, and well, yilider's Dynamite is planted on the inside. However, FeTTe double Thompson frag. Dusty and crmbs are down, so the covering fire is in. FeTTe's got a hat-trick. It's finally been silenced by Creamy's Thompson. But what are KiH going to do about this? Again, just one engineer that is smutzig. And they don't know what it is about KiH. They just hate having engineers. It's, and he's gone down. Richie will claim it. Dynamite blows. And that is that. 2-0 going onto ice. Wow. Lightning fast. Lightning fast, that was. And well, when we come back, we'll see quite whether KiH can answer it, because they're going to have to play a perfect game on ice. And we'll see whether they do in just a moment. You're back here on Inside the Game, going onto ice. Wow. Lightning fast. Lightning fast, that was. And well, when we come back, we'll see quite whether KiH can answer it, because they're going to have to play a perfect game on ice. And we'll see whether they do in just a moment. You're back here on Inside the Game. We are going to rock this one on. It's got to be perfect from KiH. And we'll see where there is. 3, 2, 1. We are fight with Scelesto on offense, knowing that they are in the driving seat. They are 2-0 up as we move to ice, the beautiful map that is ice. And Scelesto now will charge in towards that flag room with Dusty leading the assault. Grenades launched back in there. Where are these Swedes? They boost one another up as FeTTe will now push forward and lead the assault back in, but dropped by Dusty's MP40. He was waiting for it. He knew it was coming. Dynamite planted. Waff takes the second down like his teammate. And the service door has been blown, and Scelesto are just going to launch those grenades in. It's something of a typical defense. Panzerfaust comes in from Richie and a grenade in as well. And KiH starting to lose numbers. But on 1-2, he's just erupted onto these players, making a hat-trick for On. He's dropped all 3, and now he will be joined by smutzig. Smutzig will take over. Is he going to get 3 as well? On takes down the 4th. He takes down smutzig as well, so that's 5. Count it. 6 for On with the ACP frag. He's going to get 7. Is he? He's getting charged left down and center. He's going to get knifed in the back if he's not careful. He whips out his own knife. Oh, it's 7 for On. 7 for On with a knife frag on the end. A team kill to boot. And that is a Swedish masterclass in RTCW. He may not have got a single gib, and I may be overlooking a rather important fact right there, but to get 7 frags, including a knife, including a team kill, and a heck of a lot of MP40, it takes some doing. Scelesto now make their move in. We have FeTTe moving in. He's going to hold onto that flag on his own, but Dusty will come up the back and drop him. And now we are going to pull back to the next stage as KiH will land the Panzerfaust frag from Zerom. And I said this last map, but I say it again. He needs a big game, Zerom. He's the one that can change this. As if he can make Scelesto fear the Panzerfaust, if he can make them fear going one way because they know the Panzerfaust will be there, so they've had an effect. Dusty and Creamy, MP40 apiece, now making their way in. We have Chak going in with the Dynamite in on the fortress wall. He's going to be joined by yilider for company, as smutzig with a Thompson drops Creamy in. And now we have Waff making his way in towards the service halls area, dropping Richie. And Scelesto now will make their way outside. Dusty may have a clean route. No clean route for Dusty. He's down to just 17 HP as he's fragged left, right, and center. Waff will claim the frag on Chak, and Dusty will be finished off any second now. Yes, it will be Arne that will claim that one. As let's see if we can find Arne. Can't find his stats. Okay, never mind. However, with 7:42, now KiH need to hold on for a very long time in just one stage. Dynamite about to blow the fortress wall. It has done. Jin and FeTTe have landed a frag apiece. Dusty, Creamy, both down. KiH about to come down to a heavy fire on the top level of the Axis Fortress now. It's Richie and crmbs moving into the documents. Richie and crmbs have landed a frag apiece. FeTTe and smutzig both down. Panzerfaust is about to be tossed in towards those documents. They were waiting for it. They saw it. It's gone. And crmbs now will claim those documents. So Zerom will claim the grenade frag on crmbs, and the documents will be left right on the very edge, on the very precipice that is the exit from the document room. And they are returned. And now Dusty will have to make his way around. We have Dusty going in towards the document room. Support fire has been launched out from by Zerom, and documents have been taken and have been moved out. But Waff from beyond the grave blows Dusty and crmbs away. They're going to be relayed out of there by Chak, and KiH are in a whole world of trouble. As Chak moves those documents, he doubles back towards the service door after seeing a whole load of angry allied men. As he makes his way towards the service door, he's got players behind him that will back him up there. Richie and Creamy that have landed a frag apiece, and Chak will move these documents away. Creamy MP40 drops On. He's slowly just racing away from his opponents. Creamy with another MP40 drops FeTTe, and here we go. I think he's away. I think he's well and truly away. Smutzig doesn't though. Smutzig moving in on the back. He's going to frag him surely. Chak will just get away with the MP with his medpacks in hand. He moves quickly towards the towards the transmitter, and he will just get there. Smutzig was a second too late. Had he got those bullets up maybe an inch higher, he would have struck him in the head. But instead he was just shooting me on the back. And now Scelesto set a time of 3 minutes and 41 seconds, and literally dominated their opponent yet again. And I just don't believe that I'm saying this about KiH, but they are unable to come up with the goods against a Scelesto team who really have got, well, what have they got in there going for them? They've got every aspect that you want in them. They've got the aim game going on, they've got the strats nailed, and they've got the team play that looks like they've never stopped playing RTCW. Now, part of that might be partially true, or barring a wee interval for Call of Duty 1, however, they are looking like a very well-oiled machine, and as we wait on Smutzig and Richie, we're going to have to see something special from KiH. We didn't see the big game that Zerom needed. We didn't see, well, other than Arne's little brush with 7 frags, we didn't see much coming from the KiH side, other than, well, that beautiful double support fire from Wuff, but it was, again, relayed out of there quickly, and Smutzig was unable to catch up, and, well, it's the same story over and over again for KiH. They're just falling short of the Scelesto team. I mean, there's certainly the ability in this team. They certainly look like they maybe on a different night, maybe 2 or 3 months down the line with a bit more practice, might be able to handle Scelesto. However, I think they may have underestimated their opponents here in Scelesto, who are mean. We're going to start again. 3, 2, 1, and fight! Knowing that in 3 minutes and 38 seconds, Scelesto may well have taken this game. Chak, yilider will ammo themselves up, and Richie will get the good spawn on the right side that will lead him down in towards the flag room as he hops, skips, jumps. He's about to unleash that Panzerfaust any second now as Scelesto, in fact, charge straight forward as they go out in search of Swedish blood. Richie kills himself instead of getting the Panzerfaust out. Dynamite goes down to the service door. That was all that they wanted, and Wuff will drop Dusty in the backside, and now they need to lock down this flag, the Axis team. They need to make sure that they don't get themselves in a dangerously under-aggressive position, because that's what Scelesto do oh so well. When they want to rape you, they will decide when that is. And Scelesto have lined themselves up with 3 players outside the frag, 2 team kills going in. Panzerfaust launched in, Zerom is down as well. There aren't many Swedes left outside this flag. Smutzig could do well just to hold on. The Allies reclaim those claim their shipping holes back, and the Axis will get it out. And as the dynamite blows as well, KiH very narrowly escaped the Scelesto onslaught, I feared. Anyway, with 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go, Scelesto are starting to lock down the service halls. There are 2 or 3 players in there that they'll have to deal with, and we now follow Wuff, Zerom, all making their way in there. FeTTe is there as well. crmbs will land the first frag. It's Arne that's down. It's Gibbs as well, I think, as Arne will come back. The Allies reclaim those shipping halls. The Axis are going to have to hold on to that with a fine-tooth comb, and Arne has gone in, and it looks like they have locked down these service halls. yilider screams, "I rock!" And now KiH trying to make their way out of the service halls to no avail as crmbs drops Arne. Now Richie will launch that grenade in towards those service halls, and crmbs will land his second Thompson frag, and now Richie is in a dangerous position to strike anyone making their way in towards those service halls. Richie versus Smutzig. Smutzig will win out this time, but no Gibb doing, and he will launch his own grenade forward, so both teams self-kill. But the Panzerfaust of Richie is on the prowl. He moves. He's poised to strike. Do the Swedes know it? I think they heard it. I think they know it's coming. Richie, one man, digs down Wuff. It's one big man to take down. However, the KiH side are now going to answer it back with their own one man. Chak goes down, aka Taz. And now KiH will lead this assault forward as FeTTe will be dropped. But will claim the frag on crmbs. Zerom will get taken down by Dusty's grenade, but Smutzig comes up, and Arne comes up with a frag as well. And now FeTTe will move up. Fresh from his quick 4 exploits with Tech 9, will move along towards the top level. Game on. KiH are about to move on towards these documents. 1 minute and 12 seconds to go. They need about 45 to move them out. And FeTTe is now going to drop English players off this ladder one by one by one. FeTTe didn't know there were more coming, and FeTTe will be dropped, and the documents will be returned. Oh dear, as the team frag does come in from Chak, and that was their opportunity. No, this is their opportunity now. Wuff, last man standing for KiH, has those documents. Where are the allied players to stop him? Nowhere. He'll hop, he'll skip. The Swedes are the kings of the strafe jump, and as they make make their way down. They're going the quick way on double artillery support, dropping 2. yilider and crmbs are out. However, I think one player is further forward. The documents are moving quickly. Wolf is being shot down in the back. Double Pantherfaust coming out of exchange. And now crmbs with the Thompson frag has dropped in. Don't expect this to be the last man. I think Wolf is going to be challenged down in the back by someone. The trace of fire is coming in. FeTTe is having to hold them off on his own. Wolf will make it in towards the transmitter. Good game called. Wolf moves it in. Game on. It is 2-1, and KiH have given life to this game with just 19 seconds left to go. They have transmitted the documents, and what looked like a Scelesto whitewash has now been called into question as KiH have finally got themselves on the board. What confidence will it breed? What damage will it do to Scelesto? We'll find out in just a moment here on Inside the Game.
Yeah! Eat it, baby! Combined with Metro Labs, a leader in unique herbal formulations, XCZ offers a wide assortment of herbal energy products. Our incredible selection includes energy drinks, mints, chocolates, and syrups, super caffeinated coffees, and much more. Check out our wide selection.
Welcome back to Inside the Game. We are about to go live in just a few seconds. Scelesto 2, KiH 1. The last round, the final countdown. 3, 2, 1. We are live and fight as KiH know that they have it all to do, that they have to win this round. But they have given themselves the best possible opportunity with a brilliant document run. It looked like it was all over. I thought it was all over, but the fat lady wasn't singing. And now KiH will have to do it all over again. Smutzig and FeTTe lead the assault down. They will charge straight in. Where are they going? Pantherfaust comes in from Richie, drops some dynamite, goes in on the service door, and that has caused something of a distraction as the assault came down the left. And now Jin looks like he may move in from the side. He's not gone for the give, but he's dropped 2 with an MP40, so that's all he needs to do. yilider will drop Jin and get that flag back. Will get the defense back up on the flag, but not for long as crmbs falls to Wolf's grenade, and zerom will claim the flag, and KiH may well be in the driving seat. However, where did yilider get to? He's fallen all the way back because has someone got through? yilider does seem concerned, and I would be too, because the service door has been breached and there's an Axis man coming towards him. Oh, FeTTe sublimely dealt with by crmbs and Thompson. However, he was in on those documents, and Scelesto having an early scare, an early heart attack as KiH come back into this life. Blood runs through the veins of this RTCW powerhouse of days gone by, who are now going to have their most uphill struggle you will ever face. But now they're doing it in some style as they're already up on the documents. It's Arne that's up there, Luger in hand. He's now going to make his way through. He's got 2 allied medics to deal with. Grenade launched in. He will self-kill out and make the attack better for next time as he joins Wolf, and they will lead this assault through. However, you have to. Richie with the one-man Pantherfaust says goodbye to Wolf, and I bet he wish he hadn't self-killed now. Grenades come back in, and KiH are being grouped up here. Dusty will push forward as well, and Richie will be dealing with those grenades quite nicely as he just drops them down, spams them out. Pantherfaust in from zerom, doesn't strike anyone. They make their way forward, and here come KiH once again. Scelesto will deal with crmbs. Crmbs will deal with KiH as FeTTe, zerom. FeTTe, smutzig, and zerom will all go down, and well, that KiH frag attack didn't last too long. Dusty moving down towards the flag will get plucked down back by Richie, his teammate, as KiH come back into it. FeTTe will sublimely deal with that Pantherfaust as if he wasn't even on the server, as if he wasn't wielding a weapon of death. And now FeTTe will move forward. He'll get dropped by the grenade of chak. However, there's a hole in the defense if they can fill it. KiH now try to make their move forward. It's smutzig, a shameful waste that he has to sit back and defend the flag as we now have Scelesto again locking down position. Richie is on the prowl with the Pantherfaust. He'll make his way in. We have FeTTe breeding fear, and Wolf will come through. They will. Oh, they sort of they tricked them out. And Richie has only got a one-man Pantherfaust this time. Scelesto self-kill out, and now they will push back. Revives coming in quickly, though, by KiH. There are 3 or 4 of them in there, and maybe this is the time for the Pantherfaust from Richie. He is about to wield it after the self-kill. He moves in, grenade in hand, never wanting to waste that Pantherfaust, utilizing the grenades to the max. A sign of a good Panzer. Chak, Dusty, Thompson, Franks apiece, dropping smutzig and FeTTe. And now Pantherfaust from Richie. 2 men down. Jin and Arne tried to make their way around the back and in through the main gate, and that was met with, dying excellent. zerom with the Pantherfaust now, looking to strike on allied respawn, which is this second, as he makes his way forward. He hasn't killed anyone, and that's not very good. He had 2 to aim at, and yet again, he's been wide of the mark, and as he makes his way forward, he's got Richie to deal with, and Richie's about to show him how it's done. I would drop him as a Pantherfaust zerom right now for a lieutenant and just get a few more support fires in or something, because he hasn't been as effective as one would hope with that Pantherfaust, but we will see. what they can do. 6 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. Dusty will claim the frag. They move on forward. Richie self-kills out. Crmbs for the Thompson frag, drops FeTTe. He moves, unchallenged. All Scelesto players move unchallenged on this map right now, as KiH are unable to deal a crucial blow to this defense and finish it off once and for good. KiH self-killing. Here's a grenade coming down. The Panda Foul strikes. Creamy 1-2, FeTTe and Arne both down. Where is Creamy landing those 2 frags? He's going long and he's going to move down towards the flag. Creamy finally dealt with Jin double MP40, but when one man is just decimating a 3-3 split, then you know you've got problems. And the split isn't getting them anywhere. They're only getting joy when they go through the service door, and that's only because it's it's a thin area to deal with. Jin, zerom, and smutzig all self-kill, so all 6 KiH players spawn up. And here we go with Wolf leading the assault forward. He's the one that wants to deal with Richie, and he does deal with Richie in the only way that Wolf knows how, and it's MP40 bullets to his face. Arne 1-2, yilider, Creamy both down. 3 men down for the Scelesto side. Fall back is called. Dusty will drop out of the service doors. Only by about a foot though, as now Crmbs will drop the Thompson frag in. Dynamite going down on the Thompson. Again another miss. Panther Faust from zerom, and that gets ugly with every additional miss and with every extra frag that Richie gets, and especially when it's in on zerom this time. KiH's attack is about to end. Oh, it's coming back. They've just respawned and now push the assault back forward. Richie with those grenades has got to annoy the hell out of KiH. Dusty is alive, but he's on top of a door and can't actually do anything about it. Self-kills come in. Have KiH finally got through? Yes, they have. FeTTe's on the top level, 4:39 on the clock. Here goes Chak trying to make his way up towards the documents. In fact, it'll be Crmbs that will be the first one up there. FeTTe will spy him, and the 2 Axis players will deal with him quickly. As more reinforcements going to come towards it. No, they're not. He goes through, he claims those documents. FeTTe has got the docs, and it is smutzig that's there. However, Panther Faust up does nothing, as now we will have FeTTe making his way on that top level. He's got those documents still. He's waiting for the call. He jumps himself off the tree. He's moved those documents away. He's got 1 player for company, that is Wolf, and Wolf will quickly move away from the final ally player who could not get down quick enough. Richie team kills down. Allies reclaim the shipping hall, and now Wolf has got an ally to deal with. It's yilider versus Wolf. Documents in hand. Wolf deals with him sublimely. Player behind Wolf, and it is Richie. Richie moving in. Oh, what a sublime bit of teamwork coming in, but Crmbs will steal those documents away. Arne couldn't get them back in time. Revive goes in. The documents have been returned, and Scelesto will live to fight another day. Somehow, between 5 players that were alive for Scelesto, 1 KiH, 1 Scelesto player was able to steal those documents away, and now add time and a half onto this stopwatch timer. Richie now is still through. I don't know even who got those documents back. It was Crmbs with the Thompson that returned them after dropping Wolf. Richie and Creamy both racking up frags apiece, and the documents now are about to be charged down by smutzig, who's watching his teammates die as they all go down, man by man, and Jin will finally stop Creamy, and they self-kill out. smutzig will need to move in on these documents. He's been quiet because, grenade blows away Crmbs, and now he has to move with these documents. He has to he's dropping down to the middle level. He didn't wait long enough. He was impatient and disciplined, and as the objective is secured, the Axis side now have to do something about it. Once you've got those documents, you force the Axis to use the Allied side to do something. You force them to have to play conservative, and they can let the team get into position, even if you're not going to actually get those documents away yourself. However, he didn't agree with me, as now KiH make their way forward. smutzig will now make his way on towards the middle level. Grenade and an MP45 being rained down into KiH's position. Wafts down. Here comes smutzig though, now wanting to right the wrong. smutzig's been dropped. Jin needs to get 2 quick revives in, and he does. Now we see the Panther Faust coming in. It's a 1-man. Allied support fire. Allies leading some spam down on towards the back entrance. Where are the Axis players going this time? I actually can't see where those 3 players move, but they're already on this top level anyway. It's Wolf that leads this assault in. Dusty and 2 others. It's yilider's putting tracer fire in from the top spawn, and Wolf has been revived up, and now they need to move on to these documents. Crmbs is there. Wolf versus Crmbs for the documents. Wolf takes them out yet again. He moves those documents out. He's got medics that can take these documents from him, and I think they probably will any second now. smutzig though will have to deal with the immediate danger. Wolf has been dropped by yilider's Thompson. smutzig will take the documents and move away. Jin, smutzig, and Wolf with the docs. Then here comes Dusty, dropping 1, 2. Jin will finally stop Dusty. Yes, he will. Revives going in from Jin, and they're taking a damn long time about moving these documents home. Jin now will hop them over the wall where he's got reinforcements in hand. As the Panther Faust comes in, Creamy 1-2 MP40 frag. The documents are stuck on the wall. The Axis will finally claim them. They've lost so many lives, and it's the Panther Faust and the combination of Creamy's MP40 as well that has stopped them as they tried to go the cheeky way. As allies respawn, this is going to be GG. If full hold would not be good enough, and the documents have to be moved now. Well, they've got, 30 seconds to move those documents out and quickly if they want to actually win this game. And there it is. They have grabbed them, they have moved them, they have dropped them, and they have been relayed out by Zerom. Zerom now is going to move them through the service halls. Medpac's out any second now. He gets them out, and it will be Zerom versus Dusty. Zerom has the advantage. He's racing his way clear. Waffen will come back in and get in the thick of things. Now Zerom, the Norwegian, will pummel past the service door, past the flag. 50 seconds to go. He's good game being called, and now we wonder whether this is it. It does look like so, and Zerom moves his way towards the transmitter, where there does not appear to be one Axis Allied player left, and we will look clearly, and there is not. The Axis team transmit those docs. The clock is set to 9:21. This game will end shortly if they cannot full hold. We'll be right back. You're inside the game.
Spare change. It's everywhere. Under the couch cushions, in coat pockets, all over the inside of your car, you name it. And with all that spare change lying around, you can book your very own server with Game Demons. For as little as $2.80 an hour, you can reserve a Half-Life or Unreal Tournament 2004 server when you need it for as long as you need it. Especially great for scrims and matches for teams that can't afford the monthly rates of those other server hosts. Game Demons' new booking service allows you to rent a server exactly when you want to use it and pay as much as you would spend at the arcade for a night of DDR. Go dig those quarters out from under the sofa and book a server with GameDemons.net today. It's fast, it's easy, it's reliable. It's Game Demons.
And we're back here on Inside the Game, and boy do we have ourselves an absolutely sublime match. We have ourselves a game that has been fought left, right, and center, and now is possibly about to come to its conclusion, as Scelesto must take on KiH. If Scelesto complete the objective, they win. 3, 2, 1, and we are fight. So Scelesto knowing that it's in their hands and they have plenty of time to do it with 9 minutes and 20 seconds to complete the objective. KiH know that a full hold will take us to 2-2 and a tie game in the quarterfinals, and you can't have a tie game in the quarterfinals, ladies and gentlemen. That ain't how it works. And so we'll see momentarily how this one will pan out. It is Dusty and yilider that will charge down, and the Allied side will actually push forward and try and stop them getting this plot down. Very aggressive push here as Arne will move in. He got 7 last time at the start. He's already got himself 2 and 2 revived. And KiH want the defuse. Freemy's going to say something about that. We're just dropping Arne in his tracks. And now the final assault has been dropped. In fact, no, Jin won't let that end. Jin won't stop that at all. Creamy now knows that once someone's just bypassed him and is on the defuse. FeTTe is there. FeTTe's going to get the defuse. Allied engineer disarms the dynamite. Richie's grenade has stopped him. And as long as the Axis team don't get that flag, which they haven't, then that is a major embarrassment. And they have got the flag. Richie's claimed the flag and a Panzerfaust himself and got the spawn in for the Axis team. So what looked like a major embarrassment may now backfire as Scelesto push forward. Revives going in. They will get the dynamite down, but they are being pinned in at this flag by FeTTe, who wants that flag back, who's going to get that flag back if it's the last thing he does. Dusty, with 1-2 MP40 frags, says something about it. Coming in with smutzig now. They all free-for-all in for this flag, and it's 1 versus 1 finally for the flag. It's yilider that's there, and it'll be Arne that drops him after a second Thompson barrage. Yilider and Richie both go down to Arne's Thompson, and yet again, the Allied side have got nowhere unless that dynamite went down, which I don't think it has done. Yes, it has, in fact. So the dynamite will blow, and the service door will be opened up. Allies pause as FeTTe goes 999. You're inside the game. We're going to take this opportunity to take a break and return in just a moment.
Quake 3, Counter-Strike. Quake 3, Counter-Strike. Quake 3, Counter-Strike.
Turn this car around if you do not shut up! Quake 3 and Counter-Strike. And a whole lot more. This is the all-new family-oriented radio.
So, KiH 1, Scelesto 2, and now we are about to witness the Panzerfaust shot coming in from Zerom that could land himself, well, anything up to 3 frags. I think he may only end up with 1, or he'll hit this tree. Can you hear it?
Prepare to
you
fight.
can just hear that noise. It looks like it's going to hit the tree, in fact. But here we go. We're going to get this one back underway in 4, 3, 2, 1. We are live. Panzerfaust comes in from Zerom, drops Richie, and it was just the one man as we have Chak moving in for the flag. Waff will try and stop him, and he does so. Just drops him, gives him. Flag not going anywhere. Wow, FeTTe's grenade. Smutzig, Thompson. Now this is it from KiH. This is what they needed to do. They're finally avenging that allied assault on the match on assault where Scelesto claimed the flag back. And if KiH can put good minutes on the time here, can hold back Scelesto by 2-3 minutes at this very first stage, then they instantly give themselves a real fighting chance here on ice. Remember, the last time that Scelesto set was about 3.5 minutes. And that means the KiH holding the flag, knowing that there are still 6 or 7 full minutes basically, means that they are really winning brownie points. 6 minutes 50 on the clock. KiH have the flag held. The service door has been blown, however, but that is just meaning that allied reinforcements can come down and block in the Axis team. Panzerfaust from Richie misses uncharacteristically. Now crmbs will make his way forward as he goes on through. He will lead the assault in. We have got chak, crmbs, creamy, yilider all charging forward. Arne stops him in their tracks. 1 Thompson, 2 Thompson, chak and yilider will both go down. Here comes KiH once again. Jin gets in the way of them. And Arne with the Thompson frag drops chak. Arne will finally go down to yilider's MP40. In come KiH once again. FeTTe and zerom both racking up frags apiece. crmbs will stop them though with the MP40 dropping Jin. And what have Scelesto done? Have they pushed straight through, in fact? I'm not sure about that one. Yes, they have. Scelesto has pushed straight through, not giving a damn about the rest of it. Yilider will drop zerom in his tracks. He will move on in. He'll put the dynamite in on the fortress wall. Then he'll move into the on for the documents. And after doing so, they know he's there because he's already dropped zerom, so he may as well do that dynamite. It's finally been stopped by smutzig, and KiH have been forced to fall back after the allies get the flag. But now they have got themselves 5 minutes and 43 seconds to hold, and they've got themselves time. One-man Panzerfaust in, chak goes down, Scelesto will push forward, Richie gets dropped by Waff's MP40, zerom's grenade blows crmbs away. That's what zerom needs to chime in with. If the Panzerfaust shots aren't... Oh, zerom blows his teammate away. That's not quite what I meant. But if the Panzerfausts aren't happening for you, you need to be equalizing out those big kills with grenades. You need to be making sure that you're chiming in with grenade after grenade. That's what Richie does oh so well. That's what any good Panzerfaust will do. He will make up what he misses in Panzers with grenade frags. You get those 4 grenades, you use them wisely. And let's see, there's the one man from zerom yet again. Richie goes down. Richie now getting a little bit of a dose of his own medicine here as he's having to feel the wrath of the Panzerfaust. crmbs goes forward, drops Jin, Axis with the pause this time as we have a 999 for Dusty. But what do we see? We have got ourselves some 4 minutes and 53 seconds left on this clock, or 5 minutes on the clock. Whatever that means is that we have got a very, very tense finale. We have got a situation where anyone can win this. 5 minutes is easily enough for any attacking team. 5 minutes is easily enough for any defending team. So we really are right on a knife edge, right on the precipice of a very, very close game. We've had Dusty completely lag out, so we'll be back here in a minute on ITG for this conclusion.
You are a young, up-and-coming, computer-savvy individual. You're both wired and jacked in with every conceivable mobility gadget at your fingertips. You are a fully modern creature, driving in the fast lane on the information superhighway. So what is this piece of archaic infrastructure doing in your house? Speakeasy is proud to present OneLink, a nationwide dedicated DSL connection that does not require a telephone landline. Why bother paying up to $40 a month to keep that phone line around just for your DSL? With Speakeasy's OneLink, you don't need to. You get a dedicated line that offers a superior connection and all the features of DSL, crazy fast speeds, a higher quality network, intelligent support without the hassle of that old-fashioned landline. Do yourself a favor and visit www.speakeasy.net to order Speakeasy's OneLink DSL service today. Put that extra $40 a month to good use and treat yourself to a lot of triple shot, half fat, no foam, extra hot, sugar-free, no wet hazelnut mocha lattes.
And we're back here on Inside the Game. Waff with the grenade blows yilider away, and KiH now need to lock themselves in, need to make sure that no Englishman may pass. It's the Swedes versus the Brits, as Scelesto will move on forward. Richie will go in. Panzerfaust from zerom misses again, and zerom has not had the game with that Panzerfaust that one would hope from Panzerfaust on ice, which is the map of all maps. It's not, that is a key Panzerfaust map at least. FeTTe moves in with that Thompson frag, dropping Dusty. The pressure is starting to show as chak will hold on in the service doors. He will make his way up towards the middle level and slowly in towards the inside stairs. 19 on the clock. Chak is moving towards the documents now. He's on that top level, joined by yilider, and now the two of them will go. Taz is playing under Czech's name, by the way, but we're pulling that anyway. And smutzig will come forward. They are moving in on these documents now, and smutzig will be sounding the alarm in whatever Swedish he's got, screaming that Chak has picked up those documents. Yilider is away as well. Chak drops down to the middle level. Axis have got crmbs there to back him up as well. FeTTe will pick off his hat, but that's not enough. Chak is moving with these documents. Away he goes, and through the service door, dropped in the back. Oh, FeTTe will come up with the ACP frag of all ACP frags. Oh dear lord, Panderfaust comes in from Zerom that drops the document carrier. The documents are somewhere. They've been picked up finally, and what a phenomenal relay race that was. It was FeTTe that dropped Chak with the ACP frag, but as Wuff moved in for the documents, as Wuff and FeTTe moved in for the documents, smutzig and Zerom landed a frag apiece on the two KiH players that could have picked those documents back up. Finally they were returned. However, it was a comedy of errors that we'll now see. Dusty moving in for the documents yet again with 3:17 to go. This is going to be a mad 3 minutes left on this clock. Dusty moving through the service halls. crmbs with the MP40 frag drops one. Dusty apparently in no rush as he looks backwards, nothing doing in the back. And now the Allied side will reclaim those service halls, so they know that they are level pegging them here, and Dusty will move those documents ever so closer. He's about to pass the half track here, so Wolfenstein launch forward. Nothing doing, nothing looking like he can even catch up with him. This is where Panderfaust can really win Zerom some acclaim. He will move it through, and he will move those documents home. He will transmit it, and KiH will lose by 3 rounds to 1. And really, the better team did win out there, as Scelesto looked oh so much better throughout the whole match. And, well, we have got ourselves a game. It is Scelesto 3, KiH 1. KiH go out of the Ownitschcup, and Scelesto move on. Can anybody stop them?